CBS 4's Russ McQuaid explains what's next in the case.
An investigation trial that spans the course of nearly 8 years is bound to have some missteps and some legal differences of opinion. And that's what defense attorney Andrew Baldwin told me after he left the Carroll County Courthouse following the sentencing of his client. Andrew, anything you want to tell us about your client and what occurred in court today?
He's innocent.
Will there be an appeal?
Yes.
While Richard Allen begins his official journey into the Indiana Department of Corrections as a convicted killer, not merely a pretrial defendant, his two trial attorneys, Baldwin and Bradley Rosie, will hand off their files to appellate attorneys, whose job it will be to convince the Indiana Court of Appeals that Allen didn't receive a fair trial for a variety of reasons.
This is a case that there are multiple grounds for appeal.
First, the appeals attorneys may claim, which the state has already admitted, that there were mistakes made during the investigation, like witness interviews that were erased or alibis that weren't fully run down. Expect Special Judge Fran Gull's administration of this case and the trial to be on the receiving end of the bulk of Allen's appeal. She battled with the defense team from the start, chastised them for leaks, and even tried to get the lawyers tossed off the case, only to be reversed by the Indiana Supreme Court, all the while repeatedly denying their motions regarding evidence and witnesses, often without providing an explanation.
Not being able to talk about how the state thought this crime could not have been committed by one person. They thought two people had to be involved. It was really a very significant limitation on the defense's ability to show the jury how the state's theory was flawed.
Whether the judge streamlined the presentation of evidence in this case to focus the jury on what was relevant, or steered the jurors to the only conclusion they could have reached with what she allowed them to know, will possibly be a significant argument to be made by Allen's new appeals team.
And this is a case that could very well go back up to a retrial on appeal.
At some point in the near future, Allen will be moved to the Plainfield facility of the Indiana Department of Correction, the Regional Diagnostic Center, for an evaluation and eventual assignment to the Indiana prison system. In Delphi, Russ McQuaid, CBS 4 News.